Greetings, blessed love, and a mighty royal welcome to my channel. This is I am Life and Light Productions, and Just Sparks, I am your host. Yes, I pray each and every eye is up full and bright and living in the light of the mind. Mighty Heart of Sabbath remembrance to each and every eye. We do give thanks to the mighty Sabbath day. Yes, the day of the light of salvation. Yes, I. So today's reasoning, I wanted to come forth and reason a little on, you know, don't let anyone steal your joy. We always hear that statement, about not letting ones and one steal your joy. So I wanted to talk a little about that today with the eyes then. Seeing that, it's a sort of reassurance, where we keep each other, sharpened in the way. Yeah, iron sharpen iron, the countenance of one man brighten it another. So as we go through, I pray each and every eye house full is full of love, joy, peace, happiness. And each and every eye has health, wealth, and love. You know? So we give thanks. Yeah. Don't let no one steal your joy. Yeah, man. It's a serious thing, because, you know, we live in and, you always see, you know, people them always frustrated, always going through all kind of vibes, whatever it may be, and it seems like their joy has been stolen from them from somewhere outside of themselves. But in reality, no one can steal anyone's joy. We all have free will. We all have the choice to choose whether we are happy or whether we're sad or whether we are mad or whatever the case may be. We are the ones who are choosing how we look at whichever situations that we're experiencing in our life. We are the ones looking through our lens and perceiving it how we choose to perceive it by our beliefs and our concepts. You see it. So no one can steal no one's joy. Is we giving up our joy for something else? Giving up your joy for sadness, giving up your joy for madness, anger, giving up your joy for whatever it may be. You see? Many of I and I is just giving up our joy. Because it come like couple seconds or couple minutes of word exchange that you would have with someone, and they might say a word that might not be pleasing to you, will carry on for the rest of the day, for 2 days, for a week, just from couple seconds of word exchange or couple minutes of an argument. Your sight will cause someone to carry on a feeling of negativity, a feeling of negative emotions for days, to weeks, to months, to even years. You sight. And it's this person that is holding on to these emotions when they could just simply let go and choose to think on something different. You see it. So more time is just I and I just have to be looking within ourselves. And always remember that happiness, to be joyful, is something that is self-imposed, self-inflicted. Only you can make yourself happy. Only you can make yourself joyful. And no one else can do it for you. No material substance outside can do it for you. For it might fill the space for a moment, but then after that moment, the joy is gone, because the joy is only in something outside of self. So we must realize these things, that to be joyful is a choice. Yes, right. And that no one can steal our joy. For our joy comes from within. the things them that we're thinking about, the things them that we're meditating on, the seeds them that we are planting in the eternal now, you know, in the soil of the fabric of creation. Yes, I. Those are the things them that are making us joyful or sad or angry, you know, or disturbed or depressed, whatever it may be. And then those states of mind is what induces diseases. Diseases of the liver, of the kidney, of the heart, of the spleen, of the bladder, of whatsoever it may be. It's those vibrations that are causing trauma within our structure that make us have these diseases, and not necessarily the food. Because the body is a very powerful mechanism. It's the most powerful mechanism we have on the planet. And it is able to do all things. And it is controlled by our thought. See the power of that? So we must look at our body not as flesh and blood and bones, but as an extension of our spiritual self that is capable and able to do all things that we tell it to do. Yes, right? And I wanted to speak a little too on belief. Yes, right? As I said in my previous video, belief is the foundation of all existence. Yes, right? So I was reasoning with one of my Idrins them first night, and we was reasoning on this. And I come to realize a couple things within the reasoning, you know, because the reasoning went from, you know, a man shouldn't believe, he should know. You know what I'm saying? And these such things which are true. You know? But what I realize in the reasoning is that concepts and beliefs, concepts are playing a big part in this thing. Because the concept of belief is something where belief is supposed to be used internally and not externally in the material world. Belief cannot be used in the material world. Belief can only be used within. And this is what we must overse. Belief is a tool of manifestation, a tool of bringing and drawing and attracting things to you, to self. And it's not something that you use outside and say, well, okay, I'm going to believe that, okay, it's a mountain there and the mountain gonna move over that side. You know what I'm saying? And you're placing the belief on the outside. It's not gonna work that way. Belief is something that works on the inside. When you have a thought of an accomplishment that you want to accomplish, and then you place your belief on that, where you see it as something that is an existing fact in your reality. And then you walk in the way of that this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, this is the life that I want to live. That is how we use belief inwardly. And then it externalizes so we can receive the knowledge, the physical knowledge of that which we were believing to be having. And that is the way we use belief, and not externally. And I think that is one of the things that is causing, you know, the misunderstandings when you hear the term belief. Because the root meaning of belief is to care, to love, to desire. Yes, right? So whatever you're caring for, whatever you're loving, whatever you're desiring, you're believing in it. Yes, right? So we have to see belief from that aspect of things also, because they gave us a meaning of it. Yes, right? And the meaning is like most of these English language words. they have more than one meanings. Like fear. Fear have about 5 different meanings. Just the word sound. Fear. You see? If I just come and say fear, you don't know which fear I'm speaking about. You have a choice to choose from 5 different fears. You see? And this is the thing with the English language that is causing a lot of confusion. The meanings of the words. They have more than one meaning, some of them. And then we have the choice also to choose which meaning that we want to perceive the thing as. And when we choose which meaning we want to perceive it as, is what will be created in our reality. You know, so it's all about self-realization, having more knowledge of self, and understanding of how the brain works, how the body works, you know, how creation in itself works, you know, how things come into existence from not being here to being here. All these things we got to seek to overs within creation. And the only way we can find those answers is by searching within self. For all the answers are within I and I. You see? For it's the inner world that creates the outer world, and not vice versa. The outer world do not create the inner world, but the inner world is what creates the outer world. That's why belief is so important in the inner world. You see it? You know, so again, be mindful. No one can steal our joy. We are the ones giving and taking our joy from our own self. And we have the choice to be joyful all the day long, no matter what situation confronts us. We have the choice to choose to be joyful and happy over being sad and miserable. You see it? And don't let 1 second of your time in word exchange with someone, or 1 minute of a disagreement, an argument, last more than itself, which is that second or that minute. Be able to learn to detach from things. Understand that you are not attached to anything in this reality. You're not attached to it. You're standing off, apart from it. And you're engaging in thought and interacting with it. This is what we must realize. And then we will have a better sense to creation, and to understand that nothing can offend us unless we allow it. So I pray the eyes them have had a full enjoyable Sabbath, because when I post this video, it will be after the Sabbath, So I pray everyone is up full and bright, and everyone is, feeling, positive and thinking the right way. Thinking in the way of your desires, and not thinking about other people, what they're doing, what they're saying, what they think of you. None of those things. Think about what you're thinking of yourself, what you want for yourself, where you want to be in your life. Those things you think about only, and nothing else. Decide how you view, how you would like to view creation, how you would like the people them to be. If you would like the people them to be full of love, then you be full of love. And everywhere you go, you express that love. And only that love can be expressed in return to you. You see? So we are taking control of our life now. We're taking back control of what is. You see? We're taking back control of that. Because this is our power. We are in control. We are the ones who are making the choice. and the choice determines our judgments. So until such time, my royal people, I do give thanks for the eyes them joining in with I, and holding a nice upful sup, or sip, however you want to put it, But I pray that this was edifying to the eyes them, and that we can move forward knowing that there is nothing outside of self that we have to worry or bother ourselves about. That all we have to do is to align ourselves within. And once we align ourselves within, everything shall be shaped without imperfection. Until such time, all I am.